Introduce yourselves, who you are and where you're from.
I'm Thea and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
And I'm Heitor from Brazil.
And we are Thea and Heitor.
Can you tell me a little bit about the act that you guys perform?
We are in an acoustic duo where we just take Elvis songs and we put a little acoustic country kind of jazzy spin on it. And we're trying to target the next generation. We actually work with a program called The Next Generation where they try to include kids in Elvis music and young adults in Elvis music as well.
That's pretty cool.
Keeping his memory alive.
Well, tell me, each of you, how did you both get involved in music to begin with?
Involved in music? My dad was a musician, so basically I had instruments all over the house. So since I was 7, 8, I've been playing the guitar.
Same exact story. My parents are musicians. My whole family does or plays or sings something. So.
Have you guys done any recording yet, or is that something planned?
Well, today we're actually recording at Sun Records. We are going to be recording a song that's going to be online, and all the funds are going to go to St. Jude's.
Yeah.
So we're doing with the Elvis Next Generation. And we're going to be working on that.
We'll be recording If I Can Dream, because Dream Big Elvis Did is the slogan of Elvis the Next Generation. So what a perfect song for that that program.
Absolutely. Now I heard, I may be wrong about this, but I heard that you're playing with Sean.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that, how that happened?
Well, I sent an email to his manager when I was about 15 that if they ever came to Brazil or South America, we would be available for a gig. But it never happened. Then 2012 they played the Movie Star Arena in Chile, which was like 14,000 people. It was a sold out arena with the Sweet Inspirations. I think their guitar player couldn't get a visa to work there, and since Brazil and Chile they have an agreement.
They remembered you.
Yeah, they remembered me, and somehow I think the manager's son pointed out for him that a kid in Brazil sent him an email years ago, so they decided to try it out. So I flew to Chile, like they told me 10 days before the gig that I would be flying to Chile and playing in the arena with the Sweet Inspirations, so it was really, really fast. Then I played with them a couple of tours there, then we played Las Vegas Elvis Festival, they invited me to come here, so.
And that's actually how we met, because I sing backup for Strong Push sometimes. When the Sweets can't be there, I'm there. So we met, and then we realized our love for Elvis and this next generation, so we grouped together, and now we have the duo.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When you guys land a gig, let's just say something like a tent. How do you prepare for the tent show?
In the car on the ride.
In the car on the ride. Well, basically.
Basically, that's our crunch time.
Usually we pick like the songs that we've been listening to it a lot, about what, 2 months before?
About 2 months before we start talking about it, you know?
And then we just sit down together on FaceTime, and we give the keys, and I make the arrangements, and then I send to her like a little demo recording of it, and she sees if it fits with what she's doing vocally. And usually it fits like everything at first take already, fits pretty well.
And we try to find the songs that people may have forgotten about or just haven't heard in a while, so we can bring them back to their attention.
Awesome. You're obviously both big Elvis fans.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think it is that keeps all of these people coming back to Memphis year after year?
That's a hard question.
That is hard.
I'll let you answer that.
Okay. I think personally that it's the love that he gave us. This is our way of giving it back to him. All these years later, you know, we still owe him for what he's given us. He's given us, I mean, more than music, he's given us friendships. This whole week, most of my friends come from some event that I met them at here. So I would say that it's just us giving back the love to him because he deserves it, and we know it.
Assuming the two of you have been through Grace, and I'm guessing you have, can you tell me what it was like the first time you did it?
I was little. Okay.
Oh shit.
First time you remember.
Okay,
anyway.
Funny little story. I was 2 years old, and that's before they had all the display cases, like the really well-sealed type, you know, temperature controls. They had the clothes kind of out where you could actually touch them. You weren't supposed to. No guards were watching. I got away from my parents. I touched them all. I danced in them all, and so that's my first Graceland memory. I was horrible. But
in trouble. Well, the first time that I came, I was an exchange student in Louisiana for 1 year, and my host family surprised me when my mom came to pick me up here in an exchange program, and they drove us from Shreveport to here, and it just felt like home. Like it was a weird feeling as soon as you open the door and you go inside. It feels like home.
Because he feels like family. You know, so it's special. You can't describe it.
Well, what kind of reactions do you get from fans when you perform your duo?
We get a good attention from the younger fans. they like a lot. They
Yeah.
always talk. They message us about some songs that we do. Like Pocket Full of Rainbows is one that had a lot of attention on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people message
didn't
us
expect
about
that
it.
at all,
They
but-
always ask if we're gonna record the song, which now we might
Now we're
record
going
today.
to, yeah.
But they always ask for the recordings and if they can download like the
Yeah.
MP3 of the video, if they can just download the video somewhere. So
And that was our
It's a
point,
good
to get
reception.
them like interested in the song itself, and then go back and listen to Elvis's version, like the root of why we did it. So to get them back to the originals.
Well, if you get home and somebody who doesn't know about this asks you about Elvis Week, how do you describe it?
Wow.
Wow.
Like a huge family reunion. That's what it feels like,
it is,
honestly.
yeah. It's awesome. I mean, it's the best place. If you're an Elvis fan, you gotta come to Elvis Week at least once. Yeah,
At least
once, because it's different. It's all the people that they're very similar to you, and you feel like with your
At home.
family.
You feel like you're at home.
walking, you're seeing people like I've seen people from the UK. I've seen people from places that usually you just mess with them on Facebook.
And so many people we would have never met in our lives had it not been for Elvis
Yeah.
Week and the tent and the vigil. Oh my goodness. So yeah.
Well, who in this business inspires you and why,
in the business.
if anybody?
What would you say? That's a hard one.
I mean, being honest, like going really, really back, when I was about 8, I went to an Elvis tribute artist show in Brazil, and it was the first like non-track show that I've seen, and I saw the guitar playing, and I kind of liked the tone. I was like, oh, he plays like James Burton. Well, if he can do it,
Why
I might
can't
be
you?
able to
Yeah.
get like a similar tone and
Yeah.
get things right. So I started since I was 8 years old when I
Little,
saw it.
yeah.
Then when I was 11, I got my first show with the tribute artist in Brazil and actually played like the whole set
Yeah.
with them. So I would say that guy.
Yeah.
But here it's more Sean's old guitar player. He had Ross Sutherland. He's an amazing guitar player, and
You looked up to him a lot, didn't you? Yeah.
He was just like the closest I've seen to James Burton, so he really like inspired me to really study each lick, and we're good friends now, so
That's cool,
I
huh?
think this feels pretty cool.
I would,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I would have to say that my mom would be mine, because she sang backup for the ETAs when I was little, and I would sit in the audience and watch it, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do and pay tribute to Elvis.
Is it, I don't know if easier is the right word, but I'm going to use it. Is it easier for you to sing with a track or to sing with him?
Ever since I first met him, when the first time that we sat down to jam and just see if it worked, it just something clicked between my voice and his guitar, and it flows together. Sometimes we'll do the same like movement or lick, and we didn't even plan it. It works in sync. So I'd have to say singing with him.
She chooses a song and she sends to me, we get the key. I make the arrangement kind of picturing what her voice will sound like on it, and sometimes send her the track and she's like,
We try to complement each
"That's
other's
perfect,"
ability.
That's exactly what we picture together,
Yeah.
so it's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
about that.
Well, we're hoping the tent's going to be back next year.
Oh, I hope so.
I for one, love it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
tell me what it's like for you. I don't sing, so what's it like for you to be able to play across the street from this house?
Okay, I've got a big opinion on that. The tent has given so much opportunity to kids like ourselves, a kid dreaming in Brazil, a kid dreaming in Nashville that never thought they would have a chance to have the exposure or the chance to get up in front of their fellow Elvis fans and show their way of honoring his music. I mean, that's our way. It's different. It's acoustic, but it's ours, and that's his, So it's everybody's chance to really, it gave us a good exposure. It was
Is
just
there a
really,
chance to really like pay their tribute as close as possible?
Yeah, exactly.
To Elvis,
So many kids have gotten their start here. So many of the ETAs that we work for now started right here at
I mean,
this tent.
you get nervous before going on the
Oh, yeah.
tent.
Oh, yeah.
The first thought that comes in your head, it's like, all right, Grayson is right there. So during
Grayson's
Elvis
there.
Week,
Yeah.
all the fans are here. They know like every song lyric. They
Yeah.
know every chord. So
And so
it's-
many greats have come from there. It's intimidating, you know what I mean? But
So
it's amazing.
It's a good feeling. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but it's.
Yeah. We sure hope
we
it's
wait
here
for
next
it
year.
like the whole year.
Yeah.
So
We sure hope.
Even Sean and Ronnie McDowell have even
started
played
here.
Yeah, they've all done the tent. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
when we talked to Sean about it, Sean told us the whole story.
Yeah,
how we
he
got
told us,
here,
yeah.
about Danny, the little short one, as they call him.
But I don't know, you still see these little boys on stage. The other day, what was he, like 10, this little guy that we saw? And he was just so eager and excited, and that was his first time, and I just think it's the best first step into honoring Elvis for your whole life, honestly.
We're down to the last three. What's next for you guys after Elvis Week?
We are opening up for Sean.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those.
We have Arcada Theater. We usually do the Three Faces of the King, which is a show with, this year we have Jake Rowley and we have Sean. And we're gonna do the opening act, then we're gonna probably check what we recorded Sun Records and possibly release some of the songs. So,
and then we've also got some shows planned in Nashville. We always do local stuff in Nashville, so yeah.
Your name pronounced Heitor?
Heitor.
Heitor. Okay. Would you say, hi, I'm Heitor and I'm Thea?
Yes.
And welcome to Elvis Week 2016.
Okay.
So, you want to say that together?
Welcome to Elvis Week 2016. Rehearsal.
Oh my God.
He's foreign. It's and I'm Southern. Alright, you ready?
Hi, I'm Heitor.
And I'm Thea.
And welcome
to Elvis Week 2016.
And we got one more of these.
Damn.
The other one is the same beginning with your names and all, and end it with, you're watching Walking on the Boulevard.
I remember that one. Ready? Okay. You're watching.
Hi, I'm Heitor.
And I'm Thea. And you're watching Walking on the Boulevard.